Once I have that lofted surface, I come in here and in the side view, go ahead and select my EP curves, and I'll go ahead and translate that into place. Those are the eyes, so I'm just going to rest them furthest point of the eye there so that I can begin to shape those up. I'll grab the top curve and right click to get control verts, and I'll just start to grab those and shape them up in my profile view. And again, if I have the profile view with the red lines that are the same lines as in my front view, then I won't have too much of a problem lining those up. Alright, I'm just selecting them and viewing them here. I'm going to go ahead and select on my inner curve, shape this one up first. This one is deeper set. I'm doing this without trying to interrupt too much the curve that I've already placed. Right. I'll drop this down a little bit so I can get enough initial geometry in there to create an eyelid. Now, Celeste, I'm going to go ahead and view that in the perspective view. I'm getting a little bit of a pinch in here, so we'll go ahead and pull that one out. Anyway, I want to use this additional vert in here to help me define that tear duct, so I won't take it too far away, just enough to avoid that pinched area. Alright, let's go ahead and view that in our 3/4 view. It's just another angle to help get what it is that we want. I'm also trying to maintain the position as much as possible of these edit points on the edge loop area, because as we shape up this curve, we're going to eventually convert that to polys as I showed you initially, to give you a good idea of the direction that we're going with this. So with that in mind, we want to make sure that the edit points match up with the edge loops as much as possible. Alright, just checking again in my other views. Pull this back a little bit. once we have a decent curve that we're happy with, come in and show you how to manipulate these isoform surfaces a bit. You have isoforms which you can access all along both directions. Let's put a perspective view so you can get a better view of that. I'm not actually moving them, I'm just selecting the isoforms along the surface as I drag my left mouse button down. But this shows me where they are, so if I want to add more detail, I can go ahead and lift my left mouse button, and if I like that particular selection, I can come up here to Edit NURBS, Insert Isoform. I'm just going to insert one so you can see how that works. I don't need an additional one in there, so I'm just going to delete them. Alright, so once we have one patch, we will go ahead and create another. So in my face front version, going back up here to my EP tool, you'll find it in here we go, create EP tool. And I'm just going to come down here again, and with my snap to curves tool on, I'm going to try to snap that. You see, once I click on that, I can run that along there all the way to the end, and then be able to snap that so it occupies the same world space. And now I'm just going to come in here and try to match up the location of those edge loops that are drawn on my image plane. And again, try to grab that curve, go all the way to the end, and enter. Alright, and let's check our location of that. If I right click, go to control points, I can go ahead and line these up. I want to be careful to do that in one direction so that I don't mess up the location of my other one. Take this all the way back here to the red line. Once I have that in position, go ahead and check my other views. Trying to honor the arc of this curve as much as possible and make it nice and streamlined. Snapping, so my snap tool on, and deselect that while you're trying to line these up. Alright, so checking out in each location. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my inside curve. Put my snap tool back on. Alright, right here is my edge loop. Here's my second one, third, so on. Alright, so go to my side view. Alright, now I'll go ahead and grab that curve and that one, and go ahead and loft again. We want to make sure to maintain the number of spans that are going around, so we'll just do this one the same with the 2 spans, 2, loft. There we go. Let's check that in our other view. Alright, so we have the beginning of our eyelids, top and bottom. Alright, now I'm just going to continue at this point with creating the patches. I'm going to create the nose patch, the eyebrow, the cheek, and all of these additional patches. I'm utilizing my side view as well to get those into position. Some of these I'll be creating and moving those into position from the side view, and checking them in the 3/4 view to make sure that they're lining up. So when I get more of this done, I'll come back to show you the progress, and also show you any additional tools that I'm using along the way. Alright, I'll pause at this point.